Swiss watchmaking has a dirty secret. Some of the most expensive watches deliver the worst value in the industry. While brands hide behind heritage and marketing hype, smart collectors recognize overpriced garbage when they see it. These watches cost fortunes but deliver specifications, finishing, and movements that Japanese and German competitors beat at 1/10 the price. In this video, we expose 10 Swiss watches that only financially illiterate people would actually buy at retail prices. From celebrity-endorsed fashion watches to engineering spectacles that nobody can actually wear, these timepieces prove that Swiss-made does not always mean smart purchase. And number 1, a brand that charges hundreds of thousands for watches that break if you sneeze on them. Let's reveal the Swiss watch's draining bank accounts while delivering absolutely nothing. Number 10. Chopard Happy Sport. Starting our countdown at number 10 is the Chopard Happy Sport. The watch-proving gimmicks cost premium prices. This watch features floating diamonds behind sapphire, creating movement when you shake your wrist childishly. The quartz movement inside costs maybe $50, but Chopard charges $5,000 plus for the privilege. The innovation is literally loose diamonds rattling around like a children's toy from the 1990s. It is water-resistant to adequate levels, but who cares when you overpaid by thousands already? Users report the floating diamond gimmick getting old after approximately 2 days of ownership maximum. The finishing quality is adequate, but nothing justifying the premium pricing whatsoever compared to competitors. The resale value is absolutely terrible, with 50% depreciation the moment you leave the boutique. Watch collectors universally mock this as the ultimate example of paying for brand name over substance. When you want to advertise financial illiteracy on your wrist, the Happy Sport delivers embarrassing value propositions. Number 9. Ernst Benz Chronoscope. At number 9, we have Ernst Benz Chronoscope, proving pretentious oversized cases cost stupid money. This watch uses off-the-shelf Swiss movements packaged in ridiculously oversized pretentious cases, going 47 mm plus. The MSRP makes absolutely no sense when compared to literally anything else offering better value. The movements are standard Valjoux or ETA calibers you find in watches costing 1/10 the price. The massive case size is unwearable for 90% of the population, making this impractical immediately. Users report zero brand recognition, meaning nobody knows you overpaid for mediocrity on your wrist. The finishing quality is adequate, but completely unjustified at the asking prices they demand seriously. The resale value is catastrophic, with watches selling for 20–30% of original retail constantly. Watch enthusiasts call this the worst bang-for-buck Swiss brand in existence, period, without question. When you want to prove money cannot buy taste or intelligence, Ernst Benz delivers overpriced anonymity. Number 8. Huba Big Bang. Most models. Coming in at number 8 is the Huba Big Bang, proving celebrity endorsements create terrible value propositions. This watch combines off-the-shelf movements with rubber straps, charging luxury prices for fashion watch specifications. The innovation is literally screws visible on the bezel, which other brands hide because they look cheap. The brand relies entirely on celebrity placement and marketing rather than horological merit or craftsmanship. It is water-resistant to adequate levels, but the rubber strap costs more than entire Seiko watches. Users report massive depreciation with 40–50% value loss immediately after purchase from authorized dealers. The movement inside is often basic ETA or Celita that micro brands use for $200. The fusion marketing is corporate speak for combining expensive materials randomly without purpose or taste. Watch collectors call Huba the watch for people who know the price of everything and value of nothing. When you want to prove you have more money than sense or taste, Huba Big Bang delivers exactly that. Number 7. Omega Speedmaster Panda, newer versions. At number 7 is the Omega Speedmaster Panda, proving even legendary watches can become overpriced garbage. The new Panda versions cost significantly more than regular Speedmasters for minor cosmetic changes only. The multi-layer lacquered dial and rhodium-plated surrounds do not justify the premium pricing whatsoever realistically. It is difficult explaining to casual customers the value added over regular Speedmaster when everything else is identical. The watch costs thousands more for essentially the same watch with slightly different dial finishing applied. Users report difficulty justifying the premium when Seiko chronographs deliver equal functionality for 90% less money. The resale value is questionable, as market is flooded with alternatives offering better value propositions. Omega's aggressive pricing increases have alienated enthusiasts following that built brand reputation initially over decades. When you want to overpay for cosmetic changes nobody notices, the new Panda Speedmaster delivers questionable value. Number 6. TAG Heuer. Carrera Plasma. Breaking into the top 6 is the TAG Heuer Carrera Plasma, proving innovation does not always mean value. This tourbillon watch costs over $100,000 for technology that provides zero practical benefit. The plasma diamond coating is marketing speak for PVD coating that micro brands do for $50. The tourbillon complication was invented to counter gravity in pocket watches, making it completely useless in wristwatches. It is water-resistant to minimal levels, because who swims with $100,000 fashion watches anyway? Users cannot justify the pricing when Grand Seiko delivers superior accuracy for 1/20th the cost consistently. The resale value is catastrophic, as TAG Heuer high-end pieces depreciate faster than German luxury cars. The brand positioning is confused, trying to compete with Rolex while delivering fashion watch value propositions. Watch collectors recognize this as desperation move, proving TAG Heuer has lost their way completely. When you want to waste 6 figures on useless complications, the Carrera Plasma delivers absurd overpricing. Number 5. Brightling Chronomat BZ01. 42. Recent pricing. At number 5, we have the Brightling Chronomat BZ01 42, proving aggressive price increases destroy value propositions. This chronograph now costs over $10,000 for in-house movement in oversized bling case. The recent pricing increases have pushed this into Rolex territory without Rolex prestige or resale value. The 42 denier case wears much larger because of busy bezel and excessive design elements throughout. Users report the brand positioning is confused, trying to be both tool watch and luxury simultaneously. The COSD certification is standard for this price range, making it unremarkable rather than special anymore. The resale value has suffered as market recognizes Breitling overpriced themselves out of accessible luxury category. The new Breitling direction alienated longtime fans who appreciated accessible tool watch value propositions originally. When you want to overpay for confused brand identity and questionable resale, the Chronomat BZ01 42 delivers exactly that. Number 4. Zenith Defy Extreme. Taking the number 4 spot is the Zenith Defy Extreme, proving El Primero heritage cannot save terrible value. This watch costs $15,000 plus for case design that looks like rejected Hublot prototype, honestly. The finishing quality is adequate, but completely unjustified at asking prices compared to Grand Seiko alternatives. The 45mm case size is unwearable for most people, making this impractical from day one. The El Primero movement is legendary, but packaging it in ugly, oversized case destroys the value completely. Users report Zenith has catastrophic resale value, losing 50-60% immediately after purchase from authorized dealers. The brand recognition is minimal, meaning nobody knows you overpaid for mediocrity on your wrist daily. Watch enthusiasts call Zenith depreciation a bloodbath that never ends regardless of model or condition. When you want to prove you ignore resale value and design sense completely, Zenith Defy Extreme delivers financial loss. Number 3. IWC Aquatimer, non-limited models. Securing third place is the IWC Aquatimer, proving dive watches can be terrible value propositions too. This watch costs $8,000 plus for basic dive watch specifications that Seiko delivers for $500. The internal rotating bezel is innovation-solving problem that never existed in the first place. The finishing quality is adequate, but cannot justify the premium over Omega Seamaster delivering superior value. Users report IWC depreciation is terrible unless you pick exactly right limited edition model carefully. The brand positioning is confused, trying to compete with Rolex without Rolex prestige or movement innovation. The water resistance is adequate, but who pays $8,000 for dive watch they never actually dive with? Watch collectors recognize IWC as overpriced for what you receive compared to literally any competitor. Honestly, when you want to overpay for dive watch, you will never dive with. IWC Aquatimer delivers poor value. Number 2. Jerger Lultram Ultra Thin, current MSRP. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is the Jerger Lultram Ultra Thin. Proving thin does not mean smart purchase. This dress watch now costs $12,000 plus for basic time-only watch with thin movement inside. The aggressive price increases have pushed JLC into territory where value proposition completely disappeared recently. The brand recognition is minimal outside watch enthusiast circles, meaning nobody knows you overpaid for this. Users report JLC depreciation is significant, even with discount from authorized dealers initially at purchase. The finishing quality is excellent, but Grand Seiko delivers equal or better for half the price consistently. The watchmaker's watchmaker reputation does not translate to resale value or market recognition, unfortunately, for buyers. When you want to overpay for dress watch nobody recognizes, Master Ultra Thin delivers questionable value proposition. Number 1. Richard Mille, any model. Finally, claiming the throne at number 1 is Richard Mille, proving stupid people have unlimited budgets for garbage. These watches cost hundreds of thousands for movements that provide worse accuracy than $50 Casios. The engineering is spectacle for sake of spectacle, providing zero practical benefit to actual wearing experience. The watches are fragile despite marketing claims requiring constant, expensive servicing and repairs frequently reported. It is water-resistant to minimal levels because who actually uses $300,000 watches practically? Users report Richard Mille as ultimate Veblen good-proving people buy expensive things purely because they are expensive. The brand attracts celebrities and athletes who know nothing about watches but love attention desperately. The resale value is questionable, as market is manipulated through artificial scarcity and hype constantly. The innovation is marketing speak for complexity that provides zero benefit to timekeeping accuracy or reliability.